Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build an Alcatraz style prison. We started on the interior of this last episode. The interior of this last episode. It's going really well now. I was thinking, what we're going to do this episode? And I thought, wow, what I'll do the mail room. Mail room's going to be cool. And then I thought, I haven't played with Redstone for a little while. The last Redstone thing that we really built, at least on this series, was the furnace room. I think it's the only piece of Redstone thing that we've really got on this island. And I've got this really cool idea. I don't know how well we can do it because of the space that we're limited to in here. But I'm sure we'll be able to do something, even if I have to like take out a window or two to block out and stuff like that. My idea involves the redstone area. We get some dispensers. I know they look like Coke machines, but we'll be able to sort of fix that. And then in here, we've got letters, or plans they're called, but to me they look like little envelopes. Well, they are little envelopes. And I'm hoping that we can stack these. We can. Sweet. And I want it to fire one out into a hopper, which then goes back into the dispenser again and then fires it back out like constantly. So it's like a chug, 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 and it's going to look like letters are being fired out and being sorted. It'd be so cool. I don't know how well we can do it though. We're going to need that. We're going to need that. We might need that. We're going to need those. Dropper we will probably need as well. I'm sure I can get rid of the Coca-Cola front. I use this because it's my Coke machine in the city, but I'm sure we can cover it up in a way that we don't see that. Now, the basic plan that we're going to have is, let's just lay it out here for the minute. We'll have a dropper facing up, which will put our items back into the dispenser. The dispenser will fire them out. I don't know how far they do fire stuff, though. Button. Okay, so it looks like it fires onto that one. If I put a hopper here... Oh, it just takes it straight into that one. Okay, there we go. So that's sort of... That's the sort of distance... It's inconsistent. What if I had another hopper there, then? Still inconsistent. I think that's getting them all now, yeah? Now, if we can get these small, then hopefully it won't look too bad. The only trouble is, if I put a hopper here, which is what we really need, does it take it too quickly? No, you can still sort of see the letters going past. Another problem, though, that we've got is that we can actually see the Coca-Cola thing. If I got a block and I just put a block in front of it, you can no longer see the letter. What about slab? Capital slab. Slab. No, it's not quite as good. Maybe I fire them from higher up. Or I could fire them downwards, and then that gets rid of the Coca-Cola stuff as well. I could put them in there, look. Where's all the other ones gone? Where are all the other ones gone? I had a stack of them. They're all there. Why didn't... Oh, yeah, that's probably where they fell out. So if we'd done it from there, then we could put the button... Or just for the moment. Oh, I can't put the button. There we go. Then that drops down. However, the droppers don't face down consistently, do they? Okay, I'm gonna have a think about it. I want to think about this for a few minutes, and then I'll be back. Okay? I want the idea to work so badly. It was a simple fix. Instead of using dispenser, I just used the dropper, and obviously it still fires. I always get confused about the difference between a dropper and a dispenser, and there really isn't much of a difference, to be fair. However, if I do it higher up, it means we can see the letter for longer, but it's also harder to get it back up, because what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to have dispensers facing upwards facing upwards. Facing upwards. Just place it upwards, will you? There we go. Like that. And then we're going to have each drop of fire to get up, which isn't easy. There are some easy methods, but it's actually hard to get each one to fire correctly. Now, we could probably use slabs to help us a little bit. Like, oops. Like that. And... but I don't know how much that actually fires up. So there's a plan in there. That's gone up one. Okay, it looks like that will actually work. It looks like that's actually going to fire them all. I can hide that redstone up. We can hide that up quite easily, even if it means moving the whole thing forward and having a little bit of an area. Like I could move this forward by, well, as many blocks as we want. Really, I could have this coming all the way back. I think there would be good, and then having. Let's take some stuff out here, and then I got like shift click on them. Like that. Oops. That one. That one. And that, it was easy when it was up against the wall. And then that can go up like that. And now what that's done is that's given us an area that we can actually do a little bit more redstone behind. I can take this window out. There's no real point having that window in there anyway. It's not going to make any difference to the look of the outside of the building, really. And this door can now be moved over to where we want. We can move it over to here. And perfect, perfect, perfect. I could even place this instead of on the side. I could place it on the back. And I'm sure... yeah, that should all still work. Okay, so now we have a sort of a clean-ish looking front. It doesn't look like there's anything that's going to get in our way now. I can put some letters in here. We can hook it up to just a simple clock for the minute. Comparator clock will probably be the easiest one, just for simpletons at the minute. We want to have... oops. Just to check that, make sure that everything's working. That... I can't have that there. Okay, just for the minute. Just for the minute. I like that. Lever. Oops. I want you to turn off again. I thought I was doing something wrong, but I just couldn't figure it. We'll use water instead. There we go. Look. So, I don't know how many letters we got. We got one come off here. We're getting some thrown. I should be able to correct that a little bit by having like a block there and there, maybe. Okay, it hasn't quite fixed the entire problem. That should, though. Nope. Am I going to have these all the way along? Out of a different block, not oak, obviously. Do we have any now falling off where we don't want? I think it has to catch. It can't actually fall where we don't want it anymore. Okay, I could speed it up a little bit. We haven't missed one yet. If I look in here, it's staying at 11. That's good. That means we're not losing any. We're not bundling up anywhere. And it can keep up with itself. I don't know if it can keep up on that one. Yeah, it's slowly running out, look. So you have to have it on at least that. and then it'll stay at 8, and then we just have a constant flow going through. That looks pretty cool, right, for a mail room though. We'll be able to talk once we do the build the clock prop. Now we can build the clock properly. We should be able to toggle this on and off quite easily, to be honest. I should be able to. Can I move this forward by 1? Let's turn that off. If I put that there, and I know this redstone joins up, I think that's going to ruin it. I'm pretty sure. I don't think that needs to be on subtraction mode. Cauldron. Hello. Oh, yeah, you're going too quick. Okay, I can do it there. Or am I? No, I am running out. It's because this redstone then gets destroyed because it's not pointing into that dropper. It's very weird. So, I can rebuild this over here instead. And have the cauldron with the water in there. That should keep it going. Then we can get the stone bricks. I'm collecting them. I was standing too close. We can put the stone bricks there. And on that side. I'm nicking all the letters. Nicking all your letters. Like this. So now all the redstone is now hidden up. We can no longer see all that. Oh, that's gone dark. We can see all, but I can also now put a lever here. Nope, that one. Yeah, I could put it. I'm sure I could do it by putting a lever here if I had a block on top. Yeah, so we can now turn the machine on and off by flicking the lever. That's pretty cool, right? Okay, I nicked a load of the letters, so we don't have... There we go. Stick those back in there. Take this out, replace this with the white. I love doing... It's so useless, but I love it so much. Did that fall there? Oh, that might have been when I was replacing the snow. I think we're pretty consistent now. I don't think that we can really ruin it too much now. And that one. As long as I don't pick too many of them up, we should always get that constant flow through. Beacons, get some lights going on in here. We're using the grey ones just to have a slightly different colour. I think that looks the nicest, doesn't it? Can I put trapdoors onto hoppers? I can. Oh, oh, oh! It doesn't. Oh, it does not like that. That's what we had with the pool table, isn't it? I don't think I can fix that. I could have it there, there, and there. Could I use a different trapdoor? Nope. It just doesn't like it. Oh, that's a real shame, because that would look awesome, wouldn't it? We need some crates to go in here. Oops, to go in there. Plans, they were called. We'll have a few stacks of those. We'll split up the stacks. In that one. In this one. Yeah. I think it's just a nice little addition, isn't it? There we go. So we've got some letters, some crates of letters going on in there. Some shelves. Item frames. You can turn off in a minute because you're driving me nuts now already. With some plans. I knew I had some more. Some plans in there. Or letters. They're letters. Stop calling them plans. They're letters. Up there. Can I do it on this shelf as well? Will it look good? Come on. I know you can get there. There we go. Yes! Oh, that is so cool, right? It's just something. It'd be nice if we could have the trapdoors on the side there. I don't want to put blocks there because it's going to make it look too big, but a trapdoor would have just been nice. That's a real shame that it does that. I don't know if that's a bug or if it's intended. What about a normal trapdoor? No, even normal trapdoors freak out with it. I thought maybe it was just because of molasses or something weird like that. That would have been so cool. It's cool that... It's so cool that the letters fall into different ones. Like they're being sorted to different prisoners or different floors. Like 2nd floor and 3rd floor. Look at that. And we haven't lost one now. It's consistent, 100% consistent. Fantastic. Oh, I'm so happy. I don't even care what we do for the rest of the episode now. This is so cool. That's going to be the screenshot. Bing! There we go. Screenshot for the episode. All done. Well, we just put some walls up, I think, for the minute. That'll give us an idea of what we need to do next. Do I want the doorways this tall or that tall? I think I like them 3 blocks tall. I think when they're 2 blocks tall, they look a little bit too short and stumpy. Probably because of the headroom that we have in this building. I think if you have a smaller ceiling, you can get away with having a shorter door frame. But with a high ceiling, it just looks weird if you have a small door. Okay, this is the Visitation. Oh, and that goes across the top of that. This is the Visitation. I've got some... yeah, I've got some beacons. We want to put some even lights in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many blocks is that? 2 blocks between. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 4, 5. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's lit up the room pretty nicely. I could have maybe that, just a small one going down that way. And then we want tables with 1 chair on one side and like 2 or 3 on the other. So if we get some tables first, something that stands out. Dark oak is like the furniture that we've been using in here. Chair, dark oak. I might go with like a grey so it sort of stands out a little bit more. And we want to have like a big table, prisoner one side, and then 3 chairs the other, like that. We can do a few of these. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to keep the prisoners sort of far away from each other in case you get one that has a little bit of a grudge against another one and they're both in the same room. I'm trying to keep the chairs as far away from each other as they could possibly get. So there's Visitation. I think that's pretty neat. A drinks machine, so we will use... I typed Coca-Cola in. We can use the dispenser Coca-Cola machine in here now. Placeholder blocks is the perfect red. Carpet. So across there, button. And some apples. Because obviously, apples is what we need. Apples. Bing. And we get Coca-Cola out of it. Perfect to go in the corner there. Some plants. Grass. Trapdoors. And leaves. I'm going to go with jungle leaves. We haven't done jungle leaf ones for a while. We can have one here. I like the trapdoors at the bottom, so we get the little gold tab at the top. And in the corner here. I want this area to look nice compared to the prison. So when the prisoners do get visitation and they can come out here, they see how nice the outside world is. And it makes them feel really bad that they learned something so stupid that they ended up in prison. I want them to feel bad. It sounds mean, but I think it actually makes sense, don't you? It's like, look, you were so stupid that you ended up coming in prison. Look what you're missing. You're missing Coca-Cola machines. You're missing beautiful green area, wonderful furniture, comfy, nice lighting. I really like that. A little rug on the floor. Green and brown is our colours for this sort of receptionist-like room. Green and brown. Nice 4x5 to go in there. Carpets just set off the entire floor. Look at that. That could also be the screenshot for the episode. I think I like the mail machine though. I'm so happy with that. I really, really am. Okay. I think that might... Oh, no. Flower. Pots. Just for some cups. Just on like 3 of them. Like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty nice. Anything else? Would there be anything else that you would need in the Visitation? Obviously, we'd need some security guards around here. I might use just normal wand police officers, like the police officers I have in the city. So we could have one here. Texture. I don't know what I called them as. Probably, if I was smart, policeman. Yes. Policeman. We've got the names. I could take the names off him. I need to join them to the correct faction as well. Advanced factions. He's police. There we go. So he's now blue, which means he's a police officer. And then I think... Well, I should just spawn a policeman, shouldn't I, actually? NPCs. Cloner. Policeman. Policeman standing. Yeah, we don't want him walking around. So there's policeman standing. Blue. He's got his gun. We'll have another one on this side as well. We can have walking policeman as well, but this is just one that stands still. We need these in the prison itself as well. That looks so cool, right? So they just look around, and if I do go into survival and I punch them, they will actually start attacking me. I don't know if they'll move. Will they move? Game mode. Survival. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. All the mail has exploded onto the floor. That's so cool, though. Okay, where am I? Where is it going to spawn me? In the middle of the city? Yeah, it is in the middle of the city. Alright, well, that's all we've got time for this episode anyway. Does my death marker... Yeah, my death marker stays on where I've died. I can take that off. Bye. Oh, we're still loading up the world, apparently. It really didn't expect that. There we go. Death markers, wasn't it called? Map marker options. No, death points disabled. I can also, I think... I can remove... No, it's still there. I can remove it somehow. Death point. Waypoints. Death point. There we go. Remove. Remove. There we go. So it's gone. Perfect. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, then hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode.